day 1088. Waking up a little later. It's 7 o'clock, so I'm a little late to work. I'm only a few minutes away. And the buddy run was no go today. Mary just said that she couldn't make it this morning. I said, okay, no worries. Hopefully everything's alright. And hopefully you get a chance to sleep in, because I tried to sleep in. Didn't work out too well, so I'm a little bit tired. Just the long weeks. And I'm gonna figure out when to run later. I'm gonna go to work, get out. I think Jennifer asked to go to Costco afterwards for a quick trip. And I'm gonna take that, which is weird. I guess I'm thinking weird because it's a quick trip, because it's a quick trip right next to Costco. So I don't know if my brain's thinking that I need to go to a quick trip before I go to Costco, or I'm just trying to put two words together. I don't know. Back to what we're saying. So we're going to Costco, come back, run. Charlie's got a game at 8, but I think it's on the north side of town. I'll have to look at the schedule again, but it's a good 45-minute drive away. Gonna have to leave early. We asked the coach if anyone needed rides, because it's a far ride, and I don't know, all the parents are ready to drive that far, that we could drive a couple of the kids, so we have a little extra room. And then I don't know, at the end I didn't hear anything. I probably should have just asked her, like, hey, just a reminder, if any of the kids said they needed a ride, let me know. We could meet them here at the YMCA and then go from here and take them. But out of mind type of thing. I wasn't thinking at that time. I wasn't thinking that at the time I went and talked to the coach. We'll get there. Hopefully Charlie will have a good game. They learned man-to-man defense the other day in practice instead of the zone defense, which Charlie picked up, I think, a little more naturally. And I think some of the kids tend to do that. I think zone might be a little bit more advanced defensive level once you learn what the actual zone is. And I think they're just learning so much right now. It's a lot to take in practice, so they're only going to pick up a little bit every time, and then you just have to keep building off that, build the foundation, and then come back around to it. But they're learning, and that's the point of the league right now, is to learn as much as you can, practice as much as you can. So we'll see what happens later for the run, later for the game. Checking in, the work week is done. Thank goodness. It was a mental struggle this week. We've got a little breeze outside. Not that many clouds though. So we're in good shape for a run sooner rather than later. I believe we're still headed out around 7 o'clock for the game. Maybe even earlier than that. So I'm gonna head back and see how we feel about the run and go from there. Okay, we are out. We're gonna go for 2. Kind of kept putting it off. Now we're green, ready. So we're doing 2, coming back, changing, going to the game. It's a good 35-minute drive, I think is what it said. 37-minute drive, yeah, so closer to 40 minutes. We might be hitting traffic too. So we're trying to leave earlier rather than later. And I think it's just us 3 going. So yeah, they'll meet us. We're not taking any other passengers. I know the offer was out there, but no one took us up on the offer, so fair enough. We'll see everyone there. So what you're really saying is you love running in the cold weather.
Well, this feels fine. It's not as cold as we thought.
Yeah, we both started like it's gonna be a cold run, but now it's gonna, I don't want to say warmed up, but we've probably warmed up to it.
Yeah.
As we've gotten further into the run, but
I still wore the sweater though.
Yeah. The first half mile, we were both like, oh, are you cold? How far are we going? It's chilly. There we go. I hit 2. Jennifer's closing in. Her watch was a little slow today. Did you get it? Okay. 2. Okay, call it there. You gotta get ready.
The basketball coach, you gotta get ready to catch.
Yeah, I gotta be ready to coach. Gotta get the wheels spinning in basketball mode and not running mode. And gotta cross the street at some point.
Oh, there's a car coming right
There we
here.
go.
Hold on, there's another one.
One more. Okay, we're through. We're back. We're gonna change, head out. Probably won't be able to check in till after the game. See what the score is, which is not really important. The important thing is that they learn, have fun, and have a good time.
Charlie better take that ball and stop passing it over.
Oh my gosh.
Take a shot. These
Charlie.
boys aren't going to share the ball with her.
Charlie's got to be a team player. So does everyone else on the team. They all got to be a team player.
They're not, though.
But
They don't want to share the ball with Charlie.
okay.
Because she's a girl. She's going to take it.
So,
Like Peter Rabbit. Take it.
Peter Rabbit.
Peter
Be a Peter Rabbit out there, Charlie. Be a Peter Rabbit. All right, camera official. Charlie and I have a new challenge. We're doing like a 3 for me, taking Chili's sign and running with it with basketball. And for the next 3 games, she's got to do 3 out of the 4. 3 screens, 3 rebounds, 3 passes, 3 shots. And the reason I added this challenge in for Charlie is because kids tend to a lot of time get fixed on just the goals or the points that they score. And so I wanted her to get out of that fixation, out of that mindset, and more in the mindset that, hey, maybe I'm not the best shooter, maybe I'm not shooting well today, but I could still play defense, I can still play set screens, I can still make good passes, I can still help contribute to the team in other ways besides shooting and making points. So again, that's the whole point of this 3 for me challenge, just to try to get her out of that mindset and another mindset that she can help contribute to the team in other ways besides shooting the basket. Doesn't have to be the same for every game.
You're holding up 5 fingers.
4.
Oh,
I got 4. I got my thumb down, sorry. My thumb's tucked in. And so if she can do that and help contribute to the team, not just in shooting, but passing and screening as well, then she gets to, we're gonna go take a trip to YC's, sorry. She keeps going to YC's. It's a new challenge. The last challenge was YC's. No. It's gonna be Zoe-O, behind the Bucks, and then her own pizza.
To herself.
To herself.
A box.
Not sharing the whole box. And not the pizza inside, she just wants the box. So I was like, hey, if you just want a box, I'm fair with the box. I'll eat the pizza. Me and your mom like the pizza.
You guys can keep the box out.
Okay, you want to change the terms? You actually want the pizza in the box? Okay. And we shook on it, so it's official. But we're being patient. We're gonna spread it out for 3 weeks because we want to make sure she keeps practicing this all 3 weeks. So we'll see what happens. Keep you posted after the game. Okay, we're back at the apartment. Ooh, not a lot of positives to report, but I'm trying to put the positive in anything. And they're supposed to have. They had 10 players on the roster, only 5 showed up. So those 5 had to, what the other coach Mike calls it, they had to Iron Man it. So they all played all 40 minutes of the game and did the best they could. Took turns with changing positions and everything, and tried to rest when we could, take timeouts as much as we could. I think they got a little frustrated by about the second half. And I think they got a little frustrated, which is, it's understandable when you're getting down by so many points and you're tired, you're fatigued, it wears on you. And you probably don't have the best response and the best actions after that, so some things happen and we had to talk to them a little bit, calm them down, know that's not okay. And to learn how to be disciplined and how to be good people on and off the court. But yeah, so I got caught up in it at the end of it too. Not caught up in it, but I was talking to the coach and the new kid, Kyle, was there and trying to say, hey, try this, do this, welcome to the team, good job. Sorry, it's a hard way to start the season with your first game and there's no subs, but you got experience today. So that's a takeaway for it. And we'll work on this thing on Monday to help get you more rebounds and learn how to box out and do a little spin, get your shot in. 8-10 points every game just because you're doing this one or two moves. So we did that, but then the other thing happened, and I was just like, what happened? I just totally caught off guard. The game is over, and anyways, still a little bit in shock of what happened. So it was in between two of the players, so we'll leave it at that. It just wasn't good. And then I drove over to go get something to eat, and I drove back, so I didn't have time to update. I started didn't get time to take a picture or video or anything. It was just, we were there, and it was just straight coaching because we didn't have any subs. Didn't even get a chance to talk to the players, say, hey, that was a good move right there, try this, try that next time. Look for so-and-so, they're open here. It's the only time I got to talk to the kids to kind of give them little pointers in between the breaks, was just on the timeouts or at the quarter, at the half. So it was tough, and I'm sure the kids feel tough about it. I've had those games too where you think you got a full team and players and only half people show up, or I mean, I've even had games where we almost forfeited because we're down 2 or 3 players. So I've been there before. It's frustrating and it's tough, but it's hopefully a lesson they take away, that you just have to train hard and keep getting better and keep bettering your skills, because you're going to be on the other end of it someday, and you're going to play a team when they don't have subs, and you got to wait your turn and learn from the losses, because they're only a loss if you don't take anything. Try that again. They're only a loss if you don't take anything away from it. You got to learn something. Got to learn how to play better defense, pass sooner, get a better rebound, make more offensive moves so your teammates get open, make better defensive decisions on who you're guarding, when you're guarding them, calling names out, helping the weaker side, helping the strong side, when to switch over, when to switch players, all that. I mean, there's always something more to learn, and then every team's different, so you're never gonna, even the same team, you're not gonna play the same way twice, because they're gonna get better, you're gonna get better, someone else is gonna be shooting better, someone else is gonna change positions. You might play the first set of subs or the second set, or who knows. You got to keep growing, learning, because the game is never the same. Sorry, it's a lot today. I'm worn out too, so gonna just sit down for a bit, relax the legs. It's been a long day. Tomorrow looks to be a busy day too, but we got some fun stuff going on tomorrow, so stay tuned. We're done for the night. Sworn to life, health, and happiness. Have a good night.